Tokyo 2010, a child called Daisuke was kidnapped. Milo, a mysterious woman had killed the kidnapper and rescued the child. Before leaving, she left a prophecy for Daisuke: one day in the future, a terrible danger would befall, and the child is the only one could save everyone. Since then, no one could ever see her again. 7 years later, Daisuke is now a teenager. Because of the prophecy, all those passing years, he has always been training himself to be stronger to prepare for his destiny. His friends deem he should stop with his delusions, and that the prophecy is just a childish trick. Well, he might be too confident with himself. He always thinks that he is the messenger of justice, the hero who will protect everybody. He even brings a weapon with him to prepare for the prophecy. One day, a message was sent: being in Shibuya tomorrow is dangerous. The other 4 of Daisuke's best friends has received the same message. Daisuke looks so exciting because he thinks his time has finally come, but his friends think that this is just his joke. Thinking that Daisuke is way too delusional, Guy pushed him down to make him go back to the reality, but then something strange happens. The entire Shibuya lost its power. Daisuke runs out the outside and found that half of the school was disappeared, and it became a desolate scene resembling a war ruin. Instead, it is really happening. Daisuke is very glad that the prophecy has finally come true. Ru and Guy quickly go to the convenience store to get the supplies. Kaisuke gets back to his house to check on his mom. The other students are still confused because they can't contact with their family. Suddenly there's a strange sound like a howl from nowhere. Everyone is curious and they try to come close to see it. Suddenly, from the underground, comes up a monster and attacks everybody. A girl was strangled and killed on the spot. Others try to run away in panic. Daisuke grabs Marimari's hand and try to run towards the door, but seeing the monster attack, Miss Yumiko is so terrified that she closed the door and left everyone else trapped outside. Some was captured, some was killed, and some tried to jump to escape, but with this height, no one could ever survive. Marimari tries to get its attention, Daisuke with his knife in his hand, but he has no courage to do anything. At the moment, Milo suddenly shows up and protects Marimari. She shoots the monster some shots and it's knocked out. After knowing his name, Milo takes him back to the schoolyard. This is a string puppet, a weapon made for his own to fight the monster. Now with this secret weapon, nothing can stop Daisuke now. But it's might because of the first time he pilots the string puppet, he is put in a passive disadvantage and keeps getting attacked by the monster. The other students are witnessing his fight. Everyone is astonished to see this cool scene. A scene of a hero fighting with a monster. After 10 minutes of warm-up, it looks like the string puppet now perfectly tuned to his cerebral nerves and Daisuke has full control of it. He moves and attacks flexibly. He destroys the cage, capturing the students on its back. Then he takes the chance to fire a fatal blow to take down the monster, successfully defeating the monster. Daisuke's so happy that finally his dream of becoming a hero has come true. The whole city is now in a chaos. At the police station, after seeing the strange monster and the strange robot, the captain gives order to secure the destroyed monster and the string puppet and take it to the forensic. About Daisuke, he's still busy telling everyone his achievement, but no one seems to care. They even laugh at him and think that he is just a saboteur. Look at these damaged properties. Who did this? So angry, Daisuke is about to show them his strength, but he's stopped by the police's gunfire. He is arrested for violation of the firearms law. Milo then has to explain everything for the city enforcement agency what's going on. This is Japan in 2388, and she is the person of the future, agent of an organization called AHRV. Those giant organism-like machine is civilian from an organization called Revisions. The only way to destroy those monster is to pilot the string puppets, and the thing is, the string puppets can only be piloted by these 5 students, because the string puppets are designed just for their own. For the stability of the city, Mayor Muta declares the establishment of provisional Shibuya government and a state of emergency. The next day, Milo and the students set off to the place where string puppets have been hiding. Milo will take the lead to scout. Daisuke provide cover for everyone. However, the plan has been changed. A bunch of civilians are attacking toward the city. Daisuke has to go back to lure them, but he is way too confident with himself, so he didn't follow the plan. He directly attacks the civilian as soon as he found them, and ends up being surrounded and controlled by them. Milo has to turn back for the backup, but the students are in danger at the time. Izumi has no choice. She has to drive and lure the civilian away. Take time for the kids. Some civilian escape, and they are heading toward the city, but thanks to Milo, Daisuke broke through the siege. Then he instantly get to his friends, and thanks to Izumi took time for the kids. They finally got the string puppets. Ru and Guy are the ones who's gonna pilot. Even though it's their first time piloting the string puppets, they are fighting like the real warriors. They attack with absolute accuracy and quickly knocks out the monsters. Daisuke was stunned, and couldn't believe that they can pilot the string puppet that well. After the first battle, Revisions sent a woman to negotiate. She promises to take the people on the list back to their original time safely, and protect the rest, and in return, the Provisional Shibuya government will hand over the anti-revisions wearable combat system, the string puppet, and the agent of the AHRV to the revisions. The Mayor Muta accepted the deal. Simply because his name is on the list, the string puppets has been retrieved. Milo has been captured. Captain Kuroiwa, after interrogating her, he found out all the truths behind those terrible monsters. He decides that he will be on the AHRV's side. The following day, everyone is summoned, a mission that is required, which is to capture the Mayor Muta and defeat the revisions. While Izumi distracts the guards' attention, Mari sneak on the car and take the string puppets back. Daisuke comes to rescue Milo, but she has took down all the cops herself already. While the Mayor Muta is flattering and negotiating with the revisions, the string puppet pilots from the truck suddenly attack them and make them can't keep up. Muta and his people are arrested. This is Marimari's first time piloting the string puppet. She is attacked by the monster. Luckily, Daisuke has come in time to take her place. Many people got captured by the monster, but Daisuke team has managed to defeat all the civilians. After that, a provisional government has been established, led by Mr. Kuroiwa. Thanks to the string puppet's power source unit, the whole city is now lighted up with electricity. The people of the city now have a more stable life. The Shibuya Defense Service has been established. Now they are the only one who can save this city. Mr. Kuroiwa has planned to prepare for a long-term battle. By using the fallows to grow crops, they can provide foods for the people in the city. Mr. Kuroiwa relies on Guy, who will lead the SDS. I think this is the best option. Unlike Daisuke, who always be under his delusion of his strength, Guy is a decisive and understanding person. Speaking of Daisuke, Marimari used to have a crush on him before. That's why Marimari always remember his birthday. Coincidentally, today is his birthday. Marimari, Ru, and Izumi decide to give him a surprise. Suddenly, the siren goes off. Daisuke and Kaisaku quickly get ready for the battle. In the meantime, Marimari and everyone has done preparing the party. She seems to be happy and goes find Milo, but then she found that Milo has been fighting with the revisions. Through their conversation, Marimari found out their secret. It turns out all those monsters were human, since they manifested symptoms of the disease, so they ended up in such that form. Marimari can't believe that they have been killing people all that time. She's terrified and turns back. But then she screamed in pain when she saw this. The party that everyone tried to prepare for Daisuke was ruined by Daisuke himself, just because of his envy. Yes, he is too self-righteous. He thinks everything revolves around him, and that he is the only one who can protect everyone and the one who can be a leader. Milo is very disappointed when she saw this. After knowing that Marimari has known the truth, Milo tells them all the secrets that she's been hiding them all that time. In the future, after the world was overrun by a virus, humanity was split into two groups: humans that were immune, and those who weren't. Later, they became the revisions and ARV. The nations tried to develop a vaccine, but the virus mutated with every generation, making the extermination impossible. Infected people suffered a metabolic disorder that radically swelled their extremities, then their cells died, leading to death. In order to survive, they used machines to reinforce their bodies. Their brain is constantly replaced with normal cells, the cells of other people, to avoid being destroyed. In other words, they were the ones who transported Shibuya to the future to replenish their dwindling supply of normal cells. All these terrible things have been hidden by the government to avoid causing people confused. After hearing all the truths, everyone in the team no longer have their desire to fight. There is a miracle in the next day. A captured person has returned alive. Daisuke's uncle then reveals to everyone the location of the enemies. Daisuke's uncle is saved now. But unfortunately, Kaisaku's mother still can't be found. Daisuke then takes Kaisaku to the enemy's base to find his mother. Mr. Kuroiwa is very angry when he knew this. He instantly gives order to SDS to stop them. But Guy and Ro are not there at the time. Marimari is very terrified, so she can't fight. Daisuke then faces a strange monster. Unlike the other civilians, he can communicate with humans, and strangely, the revisions even doesn't know about his existence. He is extremely strong. Daisuke keeps getting attacked by him and he can't do anything to resist. The monster even keeps cursing him that Daisuke is a nonconformist, a weirdo, a failure, a scoundrel, an antisocial person, a parasite in society, a friendless person, a loser and a dropout. Every word is like hitting the nail on the head. The curse isn't even wrong. Daisuke's uselessness helped the monster approach the city. His inaccurate shot got people around hurt. Daisuke's string puppet gets dominated and arms broken by the monster. Luckily, Guy arrived in time before the monster took his life. Near the death, Daisuke is so frightened and out of words. The fight caused a lot of damage for the people, but fortunately, there's no casualty. Daisuke is thrown in jail because of his disobeying order. This is the only way to make him think seriously about himself. Alright. I'm pretty sure you are very annoyed with his arrogant and stupid personality from the first, right? Me too, indeed. However, everything will be different in the next part. The difference would be that Daisuke honestly realizes he is not the main character. To be clear, he is just the one who was chosen to be a reserve character. The next part will have many bloody scenes, and some main characters will be killed. If you don't want to miss and looking forward to it, then please subscribe our channel and like the video so we will have more motivation for the next videos.